doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. On the run, it's Bo Jackson, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle there to Daniil Hunter.
I need one more right here, though.
Very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding him to no gain.
Flushed out right.
I knew it.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact.
I wonder if Jamal don't know that, ain't he? Oh, you going to oversee.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Wilson.
Oh, my God. He blocked me.
And the key number on that play, 3.
Which one?
3rd play of the drive, 3rd down.
Bobby Bell and Wilson.
Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. Forced out to his left.
I'm going to block shit on
this is incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 21. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. This is caught. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. It's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Again, Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out foul. And the Jags grab it.
Oh, he run out of juice.
He's at the 50. He's at the 40. He's at the 30.
I am, bitch.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So the turnover forced and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in the game. Everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Then they're going to try to come in and come out.
To play till we hit halftime.
You got to go down some line.
Halftime in a little less than 2 minutes. We'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights.
That'd be good info.
Meanwhile, the throw by Young was knocked away and incomplete.
That'd be good as fuck.
The linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
They be play recognition up though, bro.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this
you got me high
now. They face a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, Johnson.
I tried to dive that field.
3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
I did, boy. You got up with it too quick.
You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They'll try and run for it on first down.
Give me now.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the offensive lineman, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Why you keep doing that?
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Ryan Shazier able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now it's Wilson. Being chased out left. He's going to take off.
Damn, I said click off his ass.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
All right, I will.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
Oh, he tried.
Incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And able to haul it in is Kittle.
The beauty of route running is it doesn't matter what position, everyone's doing the same thing. In this case, tight end, selling the vertical route. Get the defensive back on his heels, break off for the corner. And with good timing, you get a completion.
Good pursuit, man.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Wilson.
Oh, he's selling candy.
It's out, fumble.
Oh, he got it back.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd down, Wilson. He may try and run for this. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Jags grab it. And they set up shop at the 27-yard line. He had gained really good yardage. That's what you tell your quarterbacks, right?
You better lay the foot down.
You got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
The play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. As they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first
down. That man can't deny it, but it was.
It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Young. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Clay Matthews brings the heat and gets the sack. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. As
he pushed you out of bounds.
16 seconds to go in half number 1.
They call a timeout.
3rd and long for Young. And the pressure gets to him again. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Go for it. 5, 4.
Let's go now. 18 Gator.
Final play of the half. Young dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt.
He's
not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach at our EA Sports Halftime Report. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Big one, all that up there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just
but you will see her right.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys.
I'm trying to
be
strip.
prepared for some change-ups.
We're going to see
them
where you go.
Off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
Yeah, been fast there. They got an edge quick.
The ball, protect this lead. Give it to the backs. Play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On 1st down.
Man, I keep rapping me.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Damn.
Dickerson.
They must have fought with Dickerson like that, boy.
Absolutely nowhere as he's belted before
Don't do it
he
for
could get out of
Dickerson.
the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play.
It for Dickerson,
and they're going to be
some
staring
forward
at a
shit.
3rd and long here.
Yes.
From the gun, Steve Young. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Aaron Donald picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and he run right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
I know you better return it, but he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Oh, damn, cut him off.
Now Wilson on 1st and 10. Got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. And they get him down, but not before.
Well, I see your man coverage, but it's fun now you got some good man coverage out there.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
I need to put this in hard flat. Damn.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown! Calvin
What's his fucking speed here?
57 yards as his guys are back within a single score.
That's the score he
felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
There's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score.
I'll just man his ass up.
Combination of urgency,
he get too out of hand.
Yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
But that be fast as hell.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side.
I'm trying to block her.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special
that nigga fucking me up out there, cutting like that.
Next time, Brand are introduced to the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game.
Bro.
The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
They ran him over, dog.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Out to his left. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A throw on the quick slant going to be complete. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. At the 27-yard line.
We go! 18 Gator. Push him back. Push him back. Protein spill. They go.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
General West. Ship. Watch the ship. Ship.
Again, it's Johnson. Boy, no chance as
he had to.
And keep pulling it like that. There. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
I would have gone with Clay. You can go for it if you want to.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 46.
I'm seeing my defense. Okay, I'm tired of doing that shit.
3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football here, and they'll look to extend their lead as we begin quarter number 4.
Wait, but I missed this kick.
And his kick is absolutely perfect.
That'd be like a red on the yellow pole.
Move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives him a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
First down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Tight end's right. We got 4. We got 4. Hey! Spot that.
Throwing is Wilson. That's caught by Jackson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again. So in Jacksonville territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Buying time to his left. He'll run it, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Here's Wilson. Now he'll escape to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary 1st step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
After the field goal, here's Gonzalez to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. will get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Forced out to his left. And he finds Gronk. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Johnson. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Young to throw it. Being chased out left. He's going to let this go. He's
good shit, boy. Good shit. Good fucking shit, boy. Yeah, nice here.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
That's nice.
And the lead is up to 14.
Oh, yeah, he gonna catch that. Here are the big body, too.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Wilson. Dancing to his left. He can't find a receiver, and he's
big guy Bruce Smith out there.
Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted.
I know he'll catch that,
that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out with the final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And Young's going to throw
here.
Time to his left.
No.
He's going to throw deep, throw across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by an American.
That big goal, too. That big goal.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Don't change that channel yet. That shit's over with.
It looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost him. We could have a great finish.
Throw it to him. Throw it to him.
One last shot.
Throw it to him.
And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit.
Oh, we need. I'm 4-1 to record is. Oh yeah. You know, Dante? Yeah, he watching it live. Him and 2 other people. Yeah, I had 3 views on them from who. But I know he'll walk out to and watch it. I did.
I'm finna start quick selling my coins, so it's like, once I see how much I got, I'll be ready to use it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, lose a bit up.
Dante, if you watching this live, we bring your ass on, nigga. I'm seeing views I got now. Oh, there you go. I know he won't know cause I got 2 views now. Dude, that was one of them. He's trying to chill out.
Yeah, because I got an 89 quarterback. What the fuck you got? Why your offense went up? Man, I just put that Kim Sean Grunt, and he went to 96, so they gave it to me. It probably been that, though, I think.
I told him, bro, put it his ability on his tight end out.
Yeah, we fuck that running back. That bitch is bad. That's all we need.
Yeah.
I don't need you jugging that bitch. I just need you to swerve. Like, yeah, mind me when we get that red zone, see the hit Grunt.
Man, nigga jump for that bill. What you got now? You got that street specialist?
As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks. Certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This one fielded at the 5.
Shit.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Yeah, Jamal.
There on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it?
Oh, you got that bit free. Yeah. Wait, hit power.
Off play action, it's Cunningham. Rolling to his right.
Give me that.
Oh,
Look at that. Watch out. Get that block. Get that block. I'm out of here. Get that block. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I tried.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right? As a
I didn't know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Rock it. Rock it. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
It's Hill, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
They sit with that. They sit. First, that pick made him mad.
Tucker
the touchdown made him sit.
Away following the touchdown.
Oh yeah, you got a runner. You got a runner.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Bust his dick.
First down.
Bust his dick, bro.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Okay, Jamal gonna hit that bit. Okay, I'll hide that nigga ass. You hear me? Run. You want to? Run. Run. You want to?
A play fake.
You want to?
Cunningham.
Oh, my God. Good play recognition, boy.
Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact.
Oh, damn, that's how you thugging? You want no block?
Onto the football.
To throw on 3rd down.
You thought. You thought. He thought. Get out of there, Tyrann. Get out of there, Tyrann. Get out of there, Tyrann.
Bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Oh, shit. We trying to buy.
Tucker now for the extra point.
They don't know. Save it.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
A row.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And out of that return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script
plays, we know
that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Oh, he can't catch.
Third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
He's getting that contact.
0 for 2 here in the first quarter on third down conversions.
And now they'll look to their defense because they need them to step up so they don't fall further behind here in the early going.
Open and blitz this far.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Oh, who was that?
Looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a first down. So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Cunningham. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. You're running the route tree in pregame.
You don't
have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Well, he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards.
You got a quick
field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Run to the middle. Run to the middle. I want you to. I want you to.
Running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Cunningham from the gun. And it's caught. The tight end Hill. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun here. It's Cunningham. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down.
First time. I said stay there.
They'll try the field goal now with Graham Gano. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
They suck.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go
that was so goddamn gone, boy.
On the last drive. When you
I'm talking about Dante.
A whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
After one,
I mean, ran to me.
13-3 ball game.
I'll ran his ass up.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference as we
into heavy traffic.
He wasn't paying attention. I know he was.
Off by Ryan Shazier. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as he'll go for two.
Let's go, D.
Operating from the gun. Cunningham, and he's got it. So the try for two successful, and with it, they're back within a field goal.
Now they down by 3.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
I thought they were going to kill me. Oh, damn, he put him out of the way. Damn, he pushed it out of the way.
Brandon, we talk all the time about
he did. He did push them out of the way. Told you, man, I got that block shit, man.
Safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Here's Steve Young. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. He was looking for Gronk that time.
Fuck it.
Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Off play action.
Oh, shit, he got my ass. Dumb ass.
It's caught. 3 yards is the gain that time.
He got my ass. Good with that. Kind of ain't doing shit. That's it. Only 4 completion.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Anthony Sherman taking it in. And his guys have taken the lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
This will be fielded at the 8. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
Go! 60 out long. Go, go, go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Here's Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
59, Mutt, 59, Mutt, check, 59. Pick it up, guys, pick it up. Check. Topper! Hey, exit.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
His guys take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready! He's down right here, down. We got 4. We got 4.
On 1st down, it's Cunningham. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Cunningham forced out to his left, and this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
From the gun on 3rd down, Cunningham. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 11 yards on the pickup there. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
Yeah, he gonna fuck up.
You can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
He gonna fuck up.
Defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Cunningham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the gun, Cunningham. Being chased out left. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st.
Oh, why you clicking over? Don't click on it.
Line, but no further than that. No gain there as he.
Dang, he gonna open his ass up. He gonna click on his ass, boy.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this 1st half. Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? Operating from the gun, Cunningham, and he will
They've been trying to catch the ball
in for a touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
He got it. He threw his running back out the backfield.
A way to stretch that lead. Gano the extra point, and that pushes the lead. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
Do what I can to do. Do what I can. It's like, gotta do what I can.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott.
Dang.
as time has now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. From the 31, Young. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. That'll go as a loss of 5, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
I think that'd be a block shit. Right out the way.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It'll be a loss of 1, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And they get in time. All right.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 16 on 3rd and 16, and that spot moves the chains.
I wasn't expecting that, right? I ain't gonna lie. That's what he did.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Fix him.
And this is caught by Watkins. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 27-yard line. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure.
I thought it was.
Did that against Denver. They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50.
Right over that
maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd down now, Dickerson.
That's us.
And a loose football. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
He ain't gonna hide the ball.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This offense on third down today, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Cunningham. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt. Obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
The Colts take over. Let's go, boys, bring it up! At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
I can't live in my damn self.
The offensive coordinator, sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Young now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Young working out of the gun. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
Leo! Kill! Check 26, check 26. Shoot!
Young to throw on 4th. Dancing to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Aaron Donald. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots, and that's what happened on that play. He saw an opening and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The 12 yards that time and picking up the 1st. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickerson. And he loses the football a second time. And the Colts pick it up. Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Well, that's one of those mistakes. That's a fumble that when they get to the sidelines, I know you're mad, Coach, but look, we've still got this locked down. But that's not necessarily true, is it?
You know, their hopes are slim, but you just hate to give them any hope. You could have sealed it right there.
Yeah, could have finished them off and taken away all hope, as we like to say.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins. Derp already said. I am.
Young now after the fumble recovery. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is there something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I
can't score no more.
It's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern.
I feel like one damn time.
It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Colts going to burn. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
What the? You might do a slant, doesn't he?
On 3rd down, Cunningham. This is caught. Watkins. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Curl. When he ran like 5 yards and just stopped. Yeah.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Hell yeah, the black ones.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
These boys in I formation. So I'm going to go 3-4. Them dogs I have.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
On first down, Peyton. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
Nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Never stunned it.
From the 29, Manning.
Never stunned it.
Heavy traffic and it's intercepted.
Never stunned it.
Picked off by Ryan Shazier.
Never stunned it.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive. Pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
I believe you, bro.
And this is good to make it 7-0 Indy.
Yeah, he gonna leave too. Right after this run.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And that'll line up with pretty good starting field position.
Okay. Bye. I should be 5-2. Yeah, I'm getting with his funds real quick. We going to the Super Bowl, bro, with or without you, bro. 15K? Why not? I don't know who playing that. You can't have no auto when I'm live streaming, bro. I ain't Mozart. Luke, you got 99 overall. Give him Luke. GG's, baby. Got one view.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Jack
Justin
Kennedy.
Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This one's fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Green 80. Two times. You got 4.
Let that nigga try me.
Check 3.
I hope so. Get your never stunned.
First carry for Nick Chubb.
Oh!
And he gets this one just shy
Y'all
of 40
clicking on
to
shit, ain't
mark
it?
him down at the 39. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Yeah.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
They ain't running no more.
Hey, 0.
That nigga Green clicking on. Yeah, Dante.
Right. Now on
Oh,
the
yeah.
run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh, go for the pit. Don't let that
This will
shit
be
down.
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready
we're
for
playing
this
the ball.
one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson.
Yeah.
Flushed out right. And that'll be
Train.
incomplete.
Damn.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
I hate him.
That would have been a great
Nigga, I would be on Lumbo Pit that in, bitch.
Because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
But yeah,
Now they face
Lanier, he can get better.
after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive end,
Cut that shit up.
drops.
Yeah.
Job defensively. I think
You
he
better
was
call
trying
him
to
here,
go for
man.
his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Out of the issues and out of the pain.
Here we go. 15 line.
I just thought they gonna kick me. I'm going. Ooh, I can't. I couldn't keep it set.
And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Johnson. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5 up to the 25-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Just let me run up the gut.
Recon, 132
Yeah.
fighter.
It'll be a block saying, oh, God damn.
He's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
You see that nigga block shit?
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this.
I made the block right out of the way.
Formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yeah, 3rd and short. That's what you're
Stay away
supposed
from
to
me.
do. Like you said, old school, smash
Oh,
mouth.
I did. But when he do that shit, he'll run out. I thought he pushed him off his ass.
34. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the left side. Dickerson.
Say Aaron Donaldson.
He is met in
That be
his
dog goat,
tracks
boy.
behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Let's go, defense.
Running from the gun, Johnson. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run.
Man, let me click on the first.
Fourth down. On fourth down, they snap it to Young. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Play action now. Here's Steve Young rolling to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
10 Lobo. Let's go, let's go. Sponge. No.
Now a give, right side. Dickerson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10.
Check three.
Fuck it.
Hey, 50's a must. 80 weapon. Watch the screen. Pass. Watch
Crazy
safety
fuck.
creeping. Safety screen.
I'm from to the end zone. To the right
In
now.
the red zone now.
Right now.
Look to
X.
throw.
You too late. Oh, I got it.
He's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Hey, Jaboy, I got no play recognition. He just sat down.
There to make the grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
When he won the ball.
Let's go.
First down and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 35-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10 at the 35-yard line. A run for Nick Chubb, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on
Show me his line block my
the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra big. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On second and 11 now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
Take me down so early.
He's down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I've been down early in
part. A factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
There's Wilson to throw. Man open, it's Moss complete. And he will have the first before he's thrown down right on the chalk of the 20. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Geno Atkins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
What?
Now it's Wilson. steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Man, I don't see that. Oh, I see it.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. On 3rd down, Wilson. He can run for it, and he will. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short.
I got Will in there.
Solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Running for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken short. Gets through, and now an opening.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
On 1st down, it's Johnson. The All-Pro Von Miller there on the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. They'll run on 1st down. Johnson, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
You seen that?
They give to Johnson going right.
Damn! You saw Queen right over there?
On the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Oh, I think he took Jackson running over there.
Stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in
front of him. Damn.
No room to find to get upfield.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
Ready? Stick the oar. Step.
Young on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Who that?
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
You do that route?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, ain't you did that? Oh, I did that.
5. Ready?
To throw, Young.
Oh, you got to stop.
And he's going to go down again. Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Packs.
From the gun, Steve Young. He's going to fire one deep up. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
I will kick that bit, too.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
They need some therapy after this.
Hey, Alpha.
Go. Out of the gun, it's Young. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right to 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the twins. Hey,
go.
Check 24. Watch 25.
This one caught by Terrell Owens. And he'll get it down to 47 here.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slam. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, but because you hit a guy on the run like that.
I'm trying. That motherfucker grabbed my ass.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
He was goddamn.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Break.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
On 1st down, Dickerson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Young.
That's a man.
He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all.
And now Young here throwing another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be taken short. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They go to Johnson again. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get, because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Chubb with a 1st down carry as he'll get about 3 out of it. Make it 2nd and 7 coming up. The tackle made by the Hall of Famer, Bobby Bell. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And again, it's Chubb. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Give him 32 on the play. Here's Steve Young.
So a
decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Here's Young.
1-on-1. Let me try 1-on-1.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, it's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Hey, lock it.
Young now. Flush to his right. He's going to take off. Now Young loses the football.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
Squeeze. Bang, 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 bang. Bravo. Let's go.
To throw is Young. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. And he hits Gronkowski on the out route. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Young now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. He'll let this go for the... And that is
gone, boy.
Down, Indianapolis. Terrell Owens. 36 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Let me see that, Bill. Let me see that, Bill. Last night, that shit was fat. That bitch is ugly.
Kicking away following the touchdown.
Damn, who got a fat ass. Watch it like 4 times, I ain't gonna lie.
This one fielded at the 5. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, that's a weird ass away.
This one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there.
That's a weird ass away, baby.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy. Because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch.
He's not always the one that makes the recovery,
but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38.
Then you broke no vibration.
When they coming at you. Doing what he does best. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack.
Yeah, I know you got to run a nigga.
Young off the play fake. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, third down.
Some bad shit.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Get it.
Young to throw. Buying time to his left. Now a a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. A throw he probably shouldn't have made, rolling left and then throwing back across the field.
And when you do that and you're rolling towards the sideline, you cut down your field in a big way significantly. And the guys who play in the second and the third level, those linebackers and DBs, they know that. And they know they don't have nearly as much space to cover. And they're hoping you try and throw it back towards the middle.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting.
Yeah, freaking you see over there, he just running out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Chubb, and he stopped immediately there. Deion Sanders, the one to bring him down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
I need a big hit of fumble to the apartments.
Now Chubb running right. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Y'all being too greedy enough.
Single. Got it. Rush in. shift. Watch the shift. Hey.
Wilson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Lock that shit up over there.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
And now you're
in this case,
Jesus.
they managed to get it done.
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it. But it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As they stop with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They run it again with Chubb. And this
what are you trying to do?
For a pickup of 9 to the 46. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Check. Check hot route. Hot. One flip. Is that yours? Who's that? Hey, check my
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Ray Guy now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Yeah, it's fuck, nigga. Probably ain't.
A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
I would have scored that bit, too. I would have got that bit scored that bit.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have time here, partner, for just one final heave.
And I have to look at from the defense's perspective here. We know what they're going to do on offense. The Hail Mary, try and get guys down there and throw it in the end zone, tip it around and catch it. You've got to have guys back there to defend that. But also, you can't allow the quarterback as much time as he wants.
boy. My outfit ain't no better. I don't know why y'all got me out on outfit. Like I'm still any better. I do the same left eye, please. That's all I do. Same left leg. I need you to 97 out. I need to do these peppers, but I need them on the right side. Now Bruce Smith don't do shit, boy. Bitches there.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback.
Yeah, watch out for that ball.
The game is played with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Hey, I'm saying how y'all handle air conditioners, cause my defense tore that ass up. Oh my god. Damn, that boy fast as fuck.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
50's a Mutt. 50's a Mutt. Let's go, D. Check 50. Check 50.
I'm locked shit up so decent over here.
Looking to throw on second down. Vick nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier got in that time, the first-round pick of 2014. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long.
And that's it. I bet ran him off. What is hope of it?
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Aaron Donald. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down.
I bet hope will get shit on me. I'm locked into the ball game.
Quickly, and this is not a bad kick here.
Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Oh, nigga, really?
He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And this offense, they've got it set up on the silver platter. First and goal inside the 10.
Right. Run that bitch and they got the way. Hey, move on. Yo, move it over. And the Ryan is there.
He's checking.
They'll try and run for it with him.
Really?
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Man, you did that shit. That man crazy.
In the wrong direction and leads to second down. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's second and goal. They'll give Henry another shot. And they'll go backwards here. Losing yardage to the 14. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there.
Yo, somebody hurry up.
Brings up third
hurry
down.
Up,
Mahomes going to throw.
Oh!
This ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. There he goes left side. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Ah, yes, the old tip drill.
He got 95 speed.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. You used to love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you work on it, not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball
Yeah, quarterback container. That play I do, he'll roll up. So I had to do it that fast. He's going to sack my ass.
And end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
For us, it was Oski. Okay, Oski was an interception.
For different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want to do it. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
They run for it. Jump.
For Henry. And he is going to be stopped cold.
Bro, Jump don't break the first dude.
Scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he'll get this one complete to T.O. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 19.
And what's the end zone, Justin? I mean, pretty well on him. Both there.
Mahomes now on first down.
Damn, how he keep up with you?
Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll toss it to Henry. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
Let's go with it, man. Block. Good shit.
3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he's got a man. It's T.O.
Yeah.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So 1st and goal and a chance to make amends. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
I would kick it to the goddamn return, man. Get right to the core, yeah, when you kick that ball like that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Now you think I'm going to blitz.
Now Vic stripped. He lost the football.
Make a fumble. Yeah, I line me fast as fuck. He might have, what you call on his ass.
The team that lost it to get it back. Because
he got fast, take it out.
The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
I'll do the offense we playing
on. I like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Anybody go on this side up here? Yeah.
be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
He's brought down by Ryan Shazier. A gain of 2.
Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in
D-boy
possession.
got the
They've got a
please.
2nd and 8 forthcoming. These two teams all tied after 1. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Michael Vick. And he finds McLaurin. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Terry McLaurin.
He put right on the money, though. Well, I couldn't about it. I did my job.
Taking the lead.
I put triangle.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, then he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes, and that's complete to Gates. The reception good for 7.
The blitz ain't getting in there. Why they keep blitzing? That shit get in there.
The 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down.
I'm sure he ain't getting in there.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
I got hit.
That will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Didn't like 5 people that
enough yards for the first down, but a clutch hit right there defensively jars it free.
They do a slam.
No first down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
I got you. Oh my God! How you jumping like that?
Picked off by Jamal Adams. Past the 20. And he will bring this back.
I clip it up. Damn.
Touchdown.
So I thought he wanted to quit.
Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
This will be taken very short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
The last one did nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He was going for Gates, his tight end that time.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So here's Vick following the interception. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Aaron Donald, his 2nd sack of the night. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job. Hey. But, you know, writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Michael Vick.
Nigga blitz me every damn play.
Touchdown here in this first half as the Ravens push further out in front. And maybe
that was pre-blitz ass, man. How they doing me?
The guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
This will be taken short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up first and 10.
Alert 3. Alert 3.
Right.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
They motherfucking Nick.
Inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
From the 31, Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ryan Shazier. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop it. He will find T.O. That's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Mahomes in the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
I know where they hit, but spread it out everywhere and shit.
And the return here is stopped at the 35.
I even realize they got the ball right there, though. They stick out the ball while you threw it away.
Points late in half, I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Take off.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Easy work. It's easy work. It's coming again.
Pac-Man had that play recognition.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
All right, let go.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start.
Y'all hit slants and shit, bro.
They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams sprint to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play.
And my goodness, another interception.
I got hit when I threw the damn ball. I ain't got no time to do that.
American hero Pat Tillman. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Vinatieri connecting on the extra
Nobody save it.
And that will extend this big lead.
Fine. Yeah, get like 300, you can get your 98 overall already.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in
But he's sending everybody,
what I mean
bro.
by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Better got that blitz free.
He'll get it into enemy
I don't have me doing that shit.
At the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Get us by that, bro.
Now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he finds the tight end Reed. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's good for an Indianapolis first down, a gain of 10.
Look, they ain't blitzing no more. They blitzing no more. Oh, my God.
Another interception.
No, I seen him too late, dog. I seen him too late.
And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing,
he could inflate that bit.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't
it?
That
rematch this team one more time.
Watching teams play, the ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd down. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle.
No, he removed it one more time.
Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone.
That blitz, he got out of it quick.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good.
It's been a struggle all game for them on offense. This was a chance to maybe provide a little bit of a spark with a punt return. Unfortunately, that spark got down.
But he ain't blitzing. He ain't blitzing, right?
Phase, but you see here it can be the first phase sometimes.
That is so true, right? It can ignite it one way or the other, and boy, that didn't help them at all.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards.
Do a slant in this case.
Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Tillman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, Johnson.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
You said what?
This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team.
And he's going to be brought down.
I bet blitz Xavier Rose.
6-yard line. Xavier Rose.
Damn, he play it quick. No, that nigga picked the plays quick. He ain't say nothing. Man, run that shit. Man, I'm up. I was 5 and 4. Yeah, busting in, bro. Hey, what's the best fullback?
I got used to it. For the 49ers, he get up to like a 97.
Facts.
Take that. Cut it off. Take the iron out and put it back in. I ain't saying go keep banging on the stove. Still see her page?
You hear me?
I hope, man, I wish you could take these players with you on the next one or something like something.
Hell no, I gotta start from scratch. I
don't like that shit.
We gotta start from scratch, dog.
Who's sending the invites out? Well, I follow the
Whoever. Send it. That man,
Why fucking Sean Taylor so much? You get that nigga to 96 after 450K. Shit, that nigga the best shape in the game.
You hear me?
Maybe I should get Ed Reed up to a 95. He's 211. For what? I never play offense.
You finna start? We going through it over here.
Hey, I need a running back too, cause that 91 Adrian Peterson ain't gonna work.
Man. Yeah, I just got Kyle. You check. When I send an invite. Bit of crazy. Yeah, pick a new playbook, bro. Oh, so I really just need a full bite to move my offense up. That's crazy.
Did it move up that quick?
Yeah, cause I gotta do full bite.
Yeah, what you put him up to?
90. Wait, let me see. 87. But yeah.
That nigga can get up to 97, I think.
Yeah, I seen this 97.
And to get his 90, like to get that 90
one card. I got 91 card.
90. Get into that. He only like 40,000, 50,000 coins.
Yeah, like I seen like 37. And he lead block like a 95. So yeah, I need that lead block.
Shit, don't put that 40K on it.
Yeah. Oh, all those stars now? Okay. This shit finna get hard now. Y'all shit froze?
You backed out, bitch.
Oh, shit. That's an invite, so I just... That's an invite, so I just switch over like that.
They ain't gonna let you do that.
Yeah, well, it's in it.
Him down fast. Who the fuck is him? I'm some goddamn business. Him down fast.
You sound like Uncle Ruckus.
Like
I just seen it.
I ain't seen it. Y'all boy gotta fly the flight next week, man. I'm on probation.